Hey everybody, it's Kathy Klotz-Guest here. Good morning. It's Friday. It is March 24th. Happy Friday! Woo! When I sing, sometimes it's just for me because it gets me in the mood. I am in the second day at social media marketing world. It's always a blur. I have to go out of my way to find a quiet area on the show floor just to be able to have a conversation with you. This is in lieu of our normal 10 a.m. Yes I Am brand show. So I just want to leave you a quick thought. Just a really quick thought. So I've been working with some speakers here and doing some moderating and things like that, and I'm a speaker myself. And one of the things that I see is I consistently see speakers do really, really well. I consistently see speakers agonize just before they go on stage. It's very human. It's normal. We all want to do great. We all want to do a great job for the audience if we're speaking, if we're up in front of an audience. But here's the thing. When you over-obsess and whatever about how you're doing to an audience, you're making it about you. And yesterday I saw a speaker unnecessarily overwrought. She was going to be videoing her talk. She was really nervous. We all want to do well on video. We want to look good. All this other stuff makes total sense. It's totally human. I get it. I totally get it. I have to video my talks as well, so I totally understand it. But what happened in that moment was she started barking orders at the team behind the scenes, getting ready. And this is not a bad person, but a person who was just overstressed. And the thing that I noticed was this person was really getting hung up about wanting to be the best, wanting to be great, and making it about her. That's totally normal. I totally get that. Hey, Ross, I totally get that. But what it really is about is having fun and connecting with your audience. And one of the ways that I sort of get out of my own head, if I'm about to speak or talk to an audience, and this is many years of comedy and improv training, and this is where I'm very grateful for my grounding in improv, is that we have a concept in improv, which is, hey, Ross, it's called, do you have somebody's back? I got your back. So before an improv group goes on stage, we will high-five each other and we look at each other in the green room and we say, I got your back. And that means I'm here for you. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to make you look good. And I ask you, do you have your audience's back? It's a really simple improv concept, but what it means is make your partner look good. And if you go on stage with the intent to have fun with your audience, to support them, to help them be the best that they can be, and you're a conduit, it's not about you looking great, but how can I create the best experience for my audience? How can I make them have fun? How can I connect with them? How can I tell them stories? How can I inspire them? How can I leave them feeling uplifted? When I leave the stage, am I going to make them feel better than when they felt when they came to come see me? And those are the questions you can ask. Because if you're asking those questions, it means you have your audience's back. So rather than get caught up in obsessing over how you're going to do and sound, and I do it too, I'm human. I got my human card. One of the ways that grounds me before I do anything is really just, why am I here? What's my purpose? How am I going to help the audience be better? And if I can let go of all that stuff and just concentrate on having the audience's back, it dissipates. I'm in the zone, I'm having fun, I'm there for my audience. So I ask you, really simple, how do you get your audiences back, and how do you get centered? It's such an important thing. And, if we can just change that framing from focusing on us, and I want to sound great, I want to do good, I, me, I. It's like beaches marketing. That's enough about me. What do you think of me? It's not how that works. Really get out of your own head and really ask yourself why you're there. I have fun, and I love connecting with people and sharing ideas. And I really, really feel like speaking is a privilege, and you're there to serve. So I hope that helps. I know it's so easy to get caught up, and I do it too. At South by, it's like, oh my gosh, big audience, I want to video it, I want everything to go well. But when I step back and go, you know what, I'm here because I'm an improviser, and I'm going to have fun. And how can I talk about having fun in your content if I'm not having fun? See, then I'm not credible. I am not credible. So I have to step back. I'm here to serve the audience. I want them to have a great experience, and they did. So get out of your own way, clearing your head, and really focusing on them. And you forget that the video is even there. So I think that's really my secret. That's how I do it. always have my audience's back. And I always tell them, I'm here for you, I got your back, I want you to look good. And I think that's how you win. That's how you shake all that other stuff off. And I was sad to see a speaker kind of a little bit overwrought, and I don't think they needed to be. And when they were asking me for some advice, they were like, "You're an improviser. How do you do it?" And this is what I told her. I said, "This is how I do it. I get out of my way, and I focus on how am I going to have that audience laughing, having fun." And I think that's really the only other way to do it. Otherwise, why am I doing it? If I'm going to all these conferences and signing books and getting up really early, and I'm not having fun, I'm doing something wrong. Something's not right. So I refuse to let all this seriousness rob me of fun. And I think that it's about putting the fun back in everything you do. You know, don't put the FU in fun. Put the fun in fun. And just really be there, show up for your audience in every possible way to have fun and be with them. And anyway, I hope it helps. This is in lieu of our normal 10 a.m. Yes and Brand. I'll be back next week. I'll be in the same, one place for a week at a time. And we're back, and we're going to talk about culture, and we're going to talk about how do you create a culture that is amazing, and what can we learn from improv? And I'm going to be talking with a fellow improviser friend, Mike Ganino. He and I are both improv geeks. We have improv. We have an improv romance going on. Shh, don't tell anybody. And we're going to talk about that. It's going to be really fun, and I can't wait. So I miss you guys, but I just wanted to share this because I think it works. It works for me, and I hope it works for you. And Ross, so great to see you. Ross, you always make me laugh and smile, so I thank you for that. You epitomize to me serving your audience, and you show up, and that's what you do. And I think that's why I resonate. So many people resonate with your show, is because you're there to serve the audience, and it shows. To me, that shows. So I hope you'll have a great day, everybody. Go to my wall. Don't forget it's 185 day, and the key word is speakers. 185 speakers walk into a bar. So please have fun, play the game. And I will see you all next week. Bye. Make it a great day.